A quiet place to sit down, listen to records with my headphones. That was kind of the goal of this whole project. To build a simple yet practical and nice looking piece of furniture to hold your equipment. You know this U-turn record player? It's actually meant to go on the road, in the teardrop camper, in a travel case with amp and speakers, kind of like a portable Victrola system, upgraded. That's another build coming up. But until that point, and when we don't use it on the road, I wanted a dedicated place to keep it in the office. So first of all, the requirements here. A large enough piece to hold the turntable, headphones. Oh yeah, and that headphone stand there, that's another build coming up real soon. I also wanted space for records, amplifiers, stuff like that. It would be nice if it was made in cherry, so going to combine cherry hardwood and cherry plywood, and then solid construction. Nothing too over the top, but still nice. Let's talk design for a minute. I want this table to be not too large, yet comfortable. It measures 18.5 inches wide, 32.5 inches long, and 27 inches high. That's a pretty good size to fit the turntable and a couple of accessories on top. The shelf primarily needed to fit records, and records generally measure 12.25 inches high, so the shelf has a 13 inches clearance, so plenty of space. Now the rails and the legs will be held together with dowels, and the bottom shelf will fit into the legs with dados. The top and the bottom shelf will also be connected through the dividers using dados also. So all in all, a pretty simple design, yet effective. So, if the objective was to build a simple yet nice looking stand to hold the record player and other equipment, then goal accomplished. It's nice with cherry, and my favorite thing about cherry is that it'll darken over time, so in a year or so the color of this wood will be substantially different, much redder and darker. There's lots of space here for records, a cubby for other equipment. Currently there's a headphone amp there. I also would like to get an equalizer and digital to analog converter, so maybe build a little holder for those units eventually. I don't know. Of course, my absolute favorite part of this project is the headphone stand, but that's another video, and as soon as that is available, I'll link it below so you can check it out. Note how we didn't use any edge banding. Instead, we cut up hardwood and attached that to the sides of the plywood and accounted for that in the build initially so that the shelf was a little inset. I personally really dislike edge banding because it's annoying to work with and tends to come apart easily, so this makes the whole thing feel a lot more substantial, I think. Actually, I was thinking of making this whole thing out of just plywood initially, but if I were to go that route, I wanted to use Baltic birch and highlight the edges, but I really wanted cherry, so this was a nice compromise. It'll darken over time and it feels a bit more classic, I think, so it goes with it. Once the portable turntable stand is finished, the one for traveling, I'll probably keep that whole unit right on top of the table here when we're not using it in the teardrop. We'll see, but that's the idea. But thanks so much for watching. Thanks to our patrons for the support, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments below.